Hello everyone and welcome back to Gaming with Captain Frogger Guy. I'm your host, Captain Frogger Guy, and we're back at it in Fortnite today. See what kind of adventures we can pull off and what shenanigans we'll run into. Yes, welcome Vengeance Jones. Alright. Looks like everything's working, so I guess there's nothing stopping us from just hopping right in. And hello, Stygian Lilac. Well, yesterday was a pretty fun one in Marvel Rivals, but I figured it would be a good idea to hop back into Fortnite. I don't think anything new has been added since last time, but it just seemed like a fun thing to do. I am still looking into getting that Skyrim stream back up. I need to find if the save file for our dear friend Robert Schmumpster managed to make it. Oh, and here's Servant of the King as well. Welcome. Alright. Oh, by the way, you weren't able to be here long enough for me to let you know, but we do have an official Krakoon emote. Kind of. I worked on it via Better TTV, and either there's an extension inside of the chat itself or on my main page that should allow you to copy it and then be able to paste it into chat. Doesn't seem to quite work with the stream overlay that shows my chat, but you know, troubleshooting continues. Alright, nice casual outlaw oasis drop. Should be simple enough. Oh, this is the Oathbound theme from the same chapter where this guy, The Ageless, was released. I'm still have been forgetting to get a rotation of my favorite gliders going through, and I dropped a little early this time, so we're not quite going to make Outlaw Oasis, but hey, close enough. Hopefully that doesn't cause us problems from the people who did manage to drop directly onto it. Yeah, I know. I do want to do them, but I keep forgetting to apply that before I go live. Phew. That was far closer than I would have liked. Definitely a closer call than I would have liked to have happen. Alright. Everything's loaded up pretty well. There were a couple other people around, so... Oh. I see it. They're over there. And incoming. Drat! Must have had just a little more health than me. Oh well. So ends our first drop. That was a poor one, unfortunately, because I did not immediately land inside of Outlaw Oasis. Really should have dropped better. Also, probably should have switched to the pistol. Not gonna lie, probably should have switched to the pistol. Might have been better. Oof, quiet start today. I will admit I was trying to see if I could craft some more new emotes, and lost track of time a little bit. So that's why we're a couple minutes late today. It's probably throwing me off a little bit too, but I mean, hey, it's fine. It's all good. Just having fun. And shooting people, which are not mutually exclusive in this game. Here we go. Nice little intro. Sorry if I seem low energy today too. Just feel a little beat this particular day. But hey, if I chose to let that stop me, couldn't be having some fun time gaming with all of you. So we press on. Let's get in there. Not hearing anyone else nearby me, which may be a good sign or may be a bad sign. Depends. Okay, what in tarnation does I behoove mean in this context? That doesn't make any sense. Ooh, nice boom right off the bat. That is good luck. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, that is so glitched. Hope they fix that glitch soon. Yeah, it looks like you're dislocating your shoulder or something. Ooh, legendary Spire Rifle. Another lucky draw there. Chests this game are being unusually generous. Whoa. Ah, I see him. Where are you? That may be a bot. I will not lie to you. Might be a bot. There we go. I have made my thoughts on the outlaw shotgun clear in the past and will not repeat them. Alright. Everything still seems quiet. Bit too quiet, honestly. Could be useful. See, now I say that, and every shotgun I come across is an outlaw shotgun. Come on, the game luck was so on my side beforehand, and now they're just dropping tons of those things on top of me. Real great, real great. not gonna lie, I could also use a large shield potion if there's any around here. Oh, what do you know? Yeah, the outlaw shotgun does not make it easy to be liked. Hop and jump and go. Seriously? Another? Oh, this is twin fire. Okay. Better than nothing. I really, really hope I can find... It's a maybe. Maybe. Actually... I know what I'm going to do. I know precisely what I will do. Now, I have heard that you can get a lot of use out of those. You do something like that. Okay. Interesting. You have to try that. Assuming I'm successfully able to pull that off before they shoot me out of the sky. Because I'm willing to try it this time. But being shot out of the sky is not on my to-do list. Oh. Well, hello. Let me get these reloaded while I'm at it. Hi. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Rest in peace to them, I guess. I hope they didn't just crash or something, because that's kind of awful. Oh, right, hold on. Alright, that'll take a little bit of yeah, take it right in your stupid demon skull or whatnot. Actually nothing that helps me. Wow, okay. Might have just wasted that, but well. At least health items are very plentiful this particular season. This is nice. So while I'm trying to make new emotes, what kind of emotes do you think I should try to make? That's part of the reason why I haven't implemented a lot of them, is because I've got a few ideas, but if I'm going to be putting time and stuff into making some, I think that asking my lovely community some of their suggestions might be a good idea. What do you guys think? Got any emote suggestions? Obviously, Froggies, where we have Flick making the expression from the Poggies guy and whatnot, is on the list. But anyone got any other ones? Any other ideas? Guys, watch. I'm going to be a lawbreaker. Hold on. So funny. Anyways. Seriously? My third time getting that exact same boon? That's crazy. Revolvers, mythic. Doom, doom. Man, a lot of crypto treats around this round. Oh, I hear the telltale sounds of conflict. Question is from there. Oh my. Those are some large explosions. Well, nothing to it but to do it. That'll get their attention. It's odd. No response. That's very odd. Yeah, they're more of a traversal tool. I'm not certain about them, but I'm trying them out this time specifically to pair them with the kill switch revolvers. See if I can get any good use out of them that way. So somebody exploded a car into here. Did they not live it? Is that why they're not here? Huh. Mysteries, mysteries, and not a single one of them make any sense. Alright, let's get it. Seriously? Not letting me... Whatever. There you are. Okay, problem. Storm's about to move. Solution. None at the moment. These things are horrible for movement. Or like, you know, I'd give it a 50-50. I see. Great. Well, now they're fighting against someone completely different, I guess. they? Oh, you've got to... Okay. Let me actually hit the guy. Where did he... I keep losing them when I turn around. Hi. Really should have thought about that a little more carefully, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, make sure everything's reloaded. Use refresh on these, but you know what? Never mind. There, now we both see each other. What's the plan now? That doesn't actually do much damage, by the way. Great. Really? Every time I use the crows, I don't hit the person I'm aiming at. But she randomly uses the crows, and she's able to take me down from 250 entirely, despite the fact that I got a shotgun trained on her and an already amateur. I'd like to tell Epic that the missed gauntlets suck. Those are just awful. Jeez. All right, well, so much for that one. Ooh, leveled up a couple times though. That's a solid 3 level ups though. That's pretty nice. See. Oh yeah, nice. That's... Oh, right, this one. Man, I have to say, I know that the character who's supposed to be using this one has like a mask on, but all I can think of is the ridiculous amount of toxic fumes that you'd be inhaling if you actually did this. Like, just for the record, that seems like it'd be an awful lot of toxic fumes. However, that means that I am almost to the Visitor, who I've been really looking forward to. Yeah, I suppose that's fair. It's just, man, so many toxic fumes. So much toxic fumes. Yes, I will actually show you in my locker real quick. Really? Doesn't let me... Caps lock got turned on. And now it's not... Okay. Why is it not letting me... okay, Why can't I sort by set? I want to look at all of the 7. Okay, as you might be able to see, if I could, you know, actually sort these things by things, I actually have 5 of the 7 currently. I've got, Foundation, I've got, the new version of the Paradigm. Couldn't grab the old version of the Paradigm. I saw her in the shop, and I was tempted when she showed up, but I didn't end up grabbing her at the time. Then got Imagined, got to have all 7 of the guys, but alas. All right, well, back to it. That was an eventful round. Well, you would have gotten Imagined too, because you got through the battle pass that season, so you must have gotten Imagined. Yeah, well, I love the storyline. See, I feel like Jones was robbed. He should have become the legend and gotten his own 7 outfit. For the record, I would like to say that Jones was robbed. Like, yeah, it was done as a joke at the time, but it would have also been so funny. There's only one God, Zeus, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't dress like that. Oh, man. Alright. Let's see. You know what? Flooded Frogs time. We frog. Not to mention, the loading screen that actually just popped up on mine implies that Amy used the AIM robot to travel back in time to that thing. So it is entirely possible that we might actually get an Amy skin based off of AIM for whenever he showed up. Now, the thing is, I think that robot guy originally did show up during this season. Also, Crypto, I'd appreciate you also not, like, ruining my shields when I do that. What? How are you that accurate? Well, hold on. Time out. You should not be that accurate from that range with that weapon. 3 billion %. He thought, man. Oh, man. Robin thought he had me. Little did he know, I had him. Took you long enough to notice me. I mean, seriously, I was right here this entire time shooting your guys, and you didn't even notice for the longest time. Fool. Buffoon. That same thing again. Oh boy. Alright, well, hey. At least we got some better gear. Anyway, staying with the Hyperburst pistol, because low-key, it would have saved my life against the Mist Gauntlets. And hoping that we find some porta bunkers. Porta bunkers would be nice. Can't believe you can't tactical roll anymore. I miss tactically rolling. Tactical rolling was fun. Honestly, that was the best part of the new parkour. You can't even hop. Well, I mean, hopping off the side of buildings and stuff, that wasn't really necessary. But man, lack of tactical rolling is just sad. Large sad. Large sad indeed. Alright, so far so good. Nice. There should be an A-rank chest right here. Awesome. Aha. Combat acrobat. Nice. And I'll try to get that B tier rune over there. And there is the floating island. Neat. Neat. Remember, everyone, keep your eye open for combat, of which I hear over there. Pretty good loadout today, not gonna lie. Pretty nice. A random legendary chest with a twin fire auto. Yippee. Tempting. That fury is tempting, but I have standards. And the Spire is a better assault rifle, especially for long range. Man, is it just me, or is the floating island extra clouded over today? Floating island feels extra clouded over. Unless that's not the floating island. In which case, what the heck is it? Storm Caller. Yippee. That's odd and concerning. I need some better weapons at this point. Oh, another A-rank chest. What do you know? And that one's a duplicate combat acrobat. But I'll take purple hyperburst. Yeah, I don't like that cloud either. It seems like a very angry cloud. I don't like angry clouds in general. A lot of fighting happened here earlier. I hope everyone involved is long gone. Well, they seem to be. See, that would have been even more funny when Fortnite did the Matrix collab. If they had actually put in Matrix skins. I can't believe we only got 2 emotes, a glider, and a wrap, and you couldn't even buy the glider because it was a Christmas present. Which means, amusingly, I did get the glider because I was playing for Christmas that year. But still, Like, as far as collabs go, that's a pretty weak one. I mean, heck, even Gilded Guy got his own skin. Yeah, technically your jokes land in the past because there's some slight stream delay from when I'm talking and doing things and when you're talking and doing things. And then there's a further stream delay from when you see the things and then type out the things. And then an even further delay from when you type out the things and you show up and they show up in the text chat so that I can. See, and this is why I don't like the outlaw shotgun. That guy found out firsthand. By the way, black suit superhero skin, lame. That guy found out firsthand that outlaw shotgun, not the greatest. Not the greatest. It was a half second from disaster, but see, his mistake was using an outlaw shotgun. I was a little bit worried, and then, like I said, that's the shotgun he was using. So when his shotgun needed to be replenished, and he started up that long animation, I was like, oh, I'm fine. And then just kept shooting him. No, his mistake was using an outlaw shotgun, period. Okay, you know what? You know what? Fair. His mistake was using an outlaw shotgun badly. I have yet to see anyone use an outlaw shotgun wellly. No, don't freeze. Don't freeze. What's going on? Okay. I don't know what's happened. Well, I think one thing's for sure. I died there. Did my computer just... hello? Can you guys still hear me? uh... Can everyone still hear me? I... Uh... Okay. It's telling me Fortnite has crashed. Um... Okay. Um... I need to make a "we'll be right back" thing. But until then, enjoy this wonderful picture of Flick while I try to get Fortnite booted back up. Not sure what happened there. Um, I'm going to double check my drivers momentarily while I. Huh. I'm going to double check that my drivers are the correct ones. If this ends up taking a while, I will end stream here and then restore it when it works. But let me just double check things real quick. Huh. All right. Well, at least things are still kind of working. Let me see. Um, hopefully that doesn't happen again. That's the first time that's happened. Um, huh. Okay. I'm gonna try restoring Fortnite, and hopefully it doesn't crash again. That sucks because I was in the middle of a frankly amazing game. That game was frankly awesome, and the fact that it just crashed right in the middle of it was stupid. It should not have done that. That was absolutely rude. This is normally the point where I would say, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. For the moment, enjoy some smooth, copyright-free jazz. But honestly, I should work on a we'll be right back screen that, again, utilizes said smooth, copyright-free jazz. So, until I get that up and running, probably next stream, just to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again, just enjoy this picture of Flick the Frog and blaring silence. And me talking, I guess. I'm also talking. Oh, Fortnite is back. Woohoo. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Fortnite once more. I can't believe I lost that game because of that. Oh man, that's awful. But here we go again, and hopefully the game won't crash again. Not sure why it did that. Actually, real quick. Let's just let's do auto set graphics. Let it configure itself. Let's see. Off, shadows off. Textures low, view distance medium. I would genuinely prefer far few distance, but hey, let's just apply it like that and hope for the best. So yeah, we just do that. And if it crashes again, I don't know what I'll do. We'll probably hard pivot to rivals, depending on how much time is left. So if Fortnite decides to be a problem and won't boot up, we will just hard pivot to rivals. And it could be in the YouTube video like, surprise everyone, this is now a rival stream because Fortnite keeps crashing. Thank you for spritzing the Krakoon. I don't know if that was its fault, but yeah, it's nice. Man, that was such a good round we were doing. Why am I Ramirez? There we go. Man, that was such a good round, too. We were doing an amazing job that round. We were doing an awesome job that round. I can't believe that they would just do that to us. All right. Okay, slight lag, but that's just the lobby for the beginning of the season. It'll fix itself in a few weeks when everyone leaves again, because fake fans. All right, let's do this. Back to flooded frogs. I will admit that the timing of that was very perfect. Good job on that, I suppose. But yes, this just tells me that we need a "We'll be right back" screen. And some copyright-free jazz music to play. I will definitely get working on that. That will be the new addition for next stream. I'll try to do one of those joking, we're experiencing technical difficulties. Well, do we need a separate "We'll be right back" and a we're experiencing technical difficulties right now" thing? Because like I could just make it one thing. Yeah, we'll do one of those goofy. Oh hey, no, Crackoon did show up inside of the chat. It just doesn't show up on the extension. I might need to get it connected to show custom emojis, but it does work in chat. You might be able to see that. Crackoon is in the chat. Okay, now to deal with the other people who landed here and hopefully not die immediately. True, but I was thinking of like modeling it on those like old cartoon gags where it would be like, you know, a character is doing something and everyone gets pushed off screen and it just cuts to a, we're experiencing technical difficulties right now. We'll be right back. Weird. One thing you could try is connecting your Twitch. Connecting your Twitch to Better TTV. That should allow you to add an actual emoji panel where, here, I will actually show you, where it will allow you to select the emoji right from the thing. Behold, the Crackoon. That might allow you to see it. I don't know. It's showing up for me, though. Yeah, I don't know why that is. I think I need to connect it to the Streamlabs extension so that it will actually show the emoji. I think that is what I need to do. I've been working on troubleshooting, but that's as far as I've gotten thus far. But it does show up for me. Maybe because I've connected those two things. I'll definitely make sure to see about if getting Streamlabs connected to that fixes the problem. Because I'm in a bit of a peculiar position here. You're welcome. I hope everyone is able to like see it eventually. Yeah, see, I'm streaming. I'm streaming from OBS with a Streamlabs connector thing. Jeez. Cannot hit this guy. Where did he... Where'd he go? Ah, boy, this guy is cruising for a bruising, let me tell you. You think you got safety and distance, buddy? Where's everyone going? Hello? Oh, there you are. Coward! Alright, well, whatever. Oh, boy. Man, straight fight. He just wouldn't pull through. I can't believe this. Maidenless behavior, I say. If you're gonna start a fight, don't immediately run away when they come towards you. See, I only exit a fight when we're already fully engaged and I know that I can't win it. I don't snipe people from afar and then run away as they get close. Normally when I'm sniping them from afar, I want them to get close so I can deal with them. Wretched thief indeed. Anyway, let's say hi to Hope and not John Jones. Yes, I'm aware. Hey, Venge, what do you sell? What? Dude, if you're selling a hyperburst pistol, why does it look like a Shield Bubble Jr.? Personal collection, sure. Seriously? I blame you for this. I hope you're aware of that. 100% is your fault. Boy. Crow, more like the no, or the so, or the go, or the foe, or the yo, or the bro. Anyways, somebody was actually asking about this the other day. I'm not sure who was around to see it. But first off, hi Morgan. And second off, somebody already completed the obstacle course. I can't believe this. And took all the good loot, too. Well, at least there's still some healing items. I stole that. I can't believe this. Wow. Okay. Is this game just filled with people with lame behavior? Because I swear, it certainly feels like it. There's an obstacle course, yes, and that very thing. I would have showed it to you, but apparently somebody else already took it. Also, fun note I found out. Don't try this at home, kids. Hey, Soups. Can't hurt him. Bro is bulletproof. Good for him. Why is that locked? Many things do not make sense. Are they in creating the robots or? Huh. This is weird. Yippee. Ah, they're working on these. That's neat. That's neat. Okay. Okay. I see the vision. I see the vision. And I hear somebody. Is that my car? No. Couldn't get the thing up in time. And for a guy who apparently isn't supposed to have aim, he sure was pretty accurate. Oh boy. Man. It appears that the game is dedicated to kicking my butt today, so that's fun. That's great. And the stream delay appears to have gotten worse too, because as I'm talking, you guys have not seen me die yet. So, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Oh, man. All right. It is a nice touch. Yeah, we got nothing that can damage him. Yeah, I'm double checking the stream quality here. Not sure why it's taking a large dip. But it's taken a pretty sizable dip. Bitrate is all over the place. Yep. By the way, as Stygian Lilac did point out, if anyone is interested in also watching me on my YouTube, I've got a YouTube stream going as well. It's if you're ever interested. I've got the chat pulled up right here too. You don't show up on stream though. I'm trying to figure out a way to make Twitch and YouTube chat coexist in the same space. But so far, it has been ineffective. There's only really enough good space for one chat, you know? So, and I can't take that away from Twitch chat, because, you know, Twitch chat has more emojis and stuff. Can't just give that to... Can't just give the space to YouTube chat. I mean, what has YouTube chat ever done for us? Nothing, actually. Love you, YouTube, but there is nobody who's talking in YouTube chat right now. So I feel like my decision is justified. If it ever gets to a large enough point, you know, maybe we might have a proper rivalry between YouTube chat and Twitch chat. That's a good question. That's a very good question. What if I am lagging and you guys are seeing the future? You never know. You never know. I have it set up to have those show up on... I have those set up to show... There we go! I need to adjust the message. I need to make it so that Twitch username has said hi, and then the message. Also, I need to adjust the icons as well. I will admit, I am not good at 1v1s. The games that I have won, I have done so through trickery and deceit every time. I'm a fraud, ladies and gentlemen, a fraud. I can only win if I outmatch my opponents with fiendish maneuvers like that one. How despicable. Truly despicable. Luckily for me, this is a game that is more about intelligence and survival than running around picking fights. I just run around and pick fights because it's more fun for you guys to watch. And again, Bushcamp Dad does alright. He just hides in the game the entire time. Hides in the bushes the entire time. So, like, you know, there's something to that. That's actually a great idea. I'd have to find, like, a royalty-free version of that sound. Actually, I'm not sure what the rules on alerts are. Because I've watched Doug stream, and he has a song from Persona 4 play alongside a video of Waluigi doing a dance whenever he has some alerts pop up. So, like, I don't know what the rules are for, you know... I don't know what the rules are for Twitch alerts and stuff. Because I assume if I played Persona 4, I'd probably be fine. Actually, addendum to my thought, switching to a completely different thought. Persona 4 Remake has been announced. Would you guys watch me play Persona 4 Remake? As someone who has never played Persona 4 Original. Would you guys watch me do that? Because I'm going to play it at some point, and your guys' answer is basically determines when I like buy it and stuff. Because like I could go for getting it day one. It's like I could do the proper streamer thing and like go for getting it day one and stuff. You know what? All right, I will keep an eye on its release dates, and I will try to get it when it comes out. Hopefully, I have the funds to do so. But yeah, I would do that, and I would make that an entire special series. 100%. Would play that. Would go through it. I loved Persona 5. And, you know, I've watched some of Persona 3 and it looks good. And I hear the Persona 4 is regarded as the best one in the franchise. So if you guys are interested in watching it, lo and behold, I will play it. 100%. Actually, would you guys like to watch me do full playthroughs of, you know, single-player games? Because currently I'm doing, like, you know, playthroughs of effectively randomly generated multiplayer games. And I love playing games like Rivals and such. But would you guys watch me do, say, like, a playthrough of single-player games I've already played? Or would you guys prefer to watch me do single-player playthroughs of games I have not played? That's another question. Because, like, I'd love to do a game like Jedi Fallen Order, but I've already played that one, so, like, I won't be surprised or shocked by anything. Okay, you know what? I will think about that for the coming months. There's not really any new releases coming out soon. But I will look at my game library and see what kind of things I might pull. I don't have Survivor, so I would have to buy that one too. On like Steam or something. But 100%, if you guys are interested, I would do that. I would play more single-player games. That said, I probably will be sticking mainly to, iterative multiplayer games like Rivals and Fortnite, just because, I like the feel, the flow of those games. But if you guys really are interested in seeing more single player games, then I can definitely add that to the list. 100%. That goes along with me needing to double check that I can actually access the Robert Schmumpster Skyrim playthrough. Come with me, little guy. I need to get the Robert Schmumpster one back up and running. Bathrooms, nice. Alright. Nice. This is Haley's room. That's cool. Alright. This is the Light Rider's room. Neat, neat. I love the environmental storytelling that they got in here. Haley's room. 1,000,000,000%. Look at her little teddy bear. Aw. Look at Morgan's little teddy bear. I suppose so. This one is full of Deadmau5 memorabilia, so that's interesting. Not sure who this one belongs to. Maybe Kill Switch, because of the archery competition looking thing, or maybe Soundwave. Oh, 1,000,000,000%. This is Ziggy's. That is an emo teddy bear. Yes. Maybe Kill Switch is the Deadmau5 fan. That sounds like a very convoluted thing to run through. I could try, but not sure how well that would actually work. Medallion holder closing in on me. Great. That's great. Okay, let's see if anyone's activated this yet. Oh, they did. Man. Didn't even leave any good stuff. Sorry, little buddy. Actually, you know what? Real quick. Thanks, bud. Alright. Okay. Man, that would be a whole thing and a half. That kind of thing would go crazy. Switch to my shotgun! Ah! I was trying to switch to my shotgun. Can't believe this. I didn't even have really many good things there too, so it's not unsurprising. Wow. Sure. Why not? How do you feel about the following POI in Fortnite Battle Royale? Canyon Crossing? It's alright. Pretty cool. We go in again. Let's see. Everything... Twitch is sped up a little bit. That's nice. Oh, don't forget to redeem your mini pads. Because, you know, those are things that you can redeem. Only if you're on Twitch. Once again, sorry, YouTube chat. I'm going to be trying to make special things for that. Yeah, one of these days I'll win a game of this season on stream. I won a couple games of last season on stream. Those were cool. I would love to showcase my reaction to the Victory Umbrella live. That would be neat. Would be a neat thing to do. Oh, I've never noticed these statues. Guys, look at these statues. Aren't these great? These are amazing statues. These statues are adorable. 1,000,000,000%. Okay. I guess in that case, I will play a game as the Mr. Incredible skin after this. Will do. Don't worry. Okay, gang, I currently have the frog pads, the mini pads set up for like larger stream numbers, so I'm not constantly getting bombarded. Do you think I should shrink the amount needed to get rewards, at least for the moment, until we top like 25 viewers every stream or so? Because, you know, I love you guys being able to interact with me. I would honestly love for you guys to do it more. I was just wanting to make sure originally that, you know, if suddenly like 75 people or something dropped in and started watching regularly, there wouldn't be like spamming of reward grabs and stuff. But we can adjust that for afterwards. In fact, here's another thought. What do you guys think of dropping the for an hour chat picks where I drop, and instead I shrink the amount of mini pads needed to get the choose a hero, etc. reward, and you guys just use those to do that anytime? What do you guys think? Put it to a specific time period, or like if you watch for a while, you get to which do you guys think would work better? Because like, I don't mind the specific time period one as is. That said, I think it could potentially be more fun if it was based off of like... Wonder why a hero ranked up. That's interesting. You get a hero rank up points for summoning crypto? Oh, hi, Jaina. Okay, so in that case, starting next stream, we will no longer be doing the at the end time period, people choose where I go or what character I do. Instead, I will add a new reward for picking a drop location and shrink the amount that it takes to unlock said rewards. Because honestly, I love it when you guys are chatting in stream. I love it when you guys are redeeming rewards in stream and I'm able to go, you know, interact with you guys that way. So I would much prefer it if you guys were able to do that straight up. So, you know, we could get a little bit more lively in here. Because I really appreciate you guys are doing talking when you guys are interacting. Because if it weren't for that, I'd probably be way quieter when in stream. Because it's hard to talk to an empty room. So I am definitely very appreciative of all of you guys who take the time to chat, who take the time to like redeem rewards and have little noises pop up and stuff. Actually, I just had a thought. For the hero choice reward thing, how would you like it if I made the... Oh, I was just saying that instead of doing a specific hour at the end where you guys are able to pick heroes and stuff, I'm going to shrink down the amount of points that it takes to redeem those rewards, and then you guys can do it at any time throughout the entire 3-hour stream. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and the same thing for drop points. I'm gonna add a reward for that and make sure it's small enough so that you can do it. Maybe like 40 points for them, that kind of thing. That way, like in 40 minutes, you would be able to get one. I will probably re-raise them if we ever get more than like 30 people, because I just don't want them to be constantly being spammed. But for now, I feel like that would definitely work. But on that subject, I just had this thought, and I think it's hilarious. For the select a hero or skin reward, how would you guys like it if the noise that played was Galacta's voice line for choose your hero or villain? I'm not judging. I think that would be very funny. I think that would be a very funny redemption noise for that. Like I said, I have no idea what the rules are for noises and stuff for alerts, because I have seen a lot of people have alerts that are like copywritten music. So I have to assume that it's fine since it's just a small soundbite. But, rules are really weird about that. Honestly, I'm just glad that alerts and stuff are working properly as is now. Okay. Coward, by the way. Right, yeah, and like I was saying earlier, Doug uses copywritten music and a copywritten character in his alert, so I have to assume it's fine. Like, I have to assume that he wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't. Okay, there's a bit of delay, and I can tell because I'm trying to swap my things for certain actions. And it doesn't always work. What is this guy doing? Yep, hi. I know where you are. Whoa! Completely different person. What? Okay, I will be honest. I am very confused by what just happened there. Alright, I'm looking at your points right now. Rewards. Okay, for today, I'm going to keep it at 120 to redeem a thing, because you guys have a lot of rewards saved up. Actually. So I'm going to keep it at 120 for today. Feel free to use it. I'll be shrinking it down later, which, I mean, I suppose could lead... It is incredible time, yes. Which I suppose could lead to you guys just saving it and then spamming it later. But I trust everyone in this chat. I trust everyone in this chat not to, like, randomly spam it and stuff. Well, I will admit, you don't really need to do that. like I've already said, the emote spam is fine at the moment because there's not enough people where emote spam would be a problem. It's kind of just there as a joke right now. That said, if you want to, feel free. All right. Vengeance Jones, you do know how to access the reward section, right? Like, you know how to get there and, like, redeem things? I just want to make sure you're able to access it, period. Because I just realized that I don't know if you are or not. Awesome! So yeah, if at any point you'd like me to switch to a different character, I will do it. Admittedly, I am limited by skins that I actually have, though I can go into my archive for skins that I do have. So, like, have a backup in mind, I suppose. Then again, I'm like 90% certain that I'm sure of like what 3 skins you'd possibly want me to pick, so, you know. And I have all of them. Yes, alas, that is the nature of our relationship here, chat. Okay, that one, we just go again. That one doesn't count. I do, but, see, you have to actually redeem the reward. Because that's the rule we literally just made up. That is the rule we just made up now, I'm afraid. We're not operating off of guesswork anymore. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna run that again because that was a horrible game, dying off spawn. So that does not count for your Mr. Incredible redemption. Okay, here. You know what? I will actually edit the thing now. It now costs 40 mini pads for that. Bonus points. It should now have TTS attached as well, or text-to-speech. So, if anyone chooses to do it now, it should also pop up text-to-speech. Should. I've never tested this. Literally just adjusted that right now. but it should do text-to-speech. So if anyone wants to experiment, it is now 40 mini pads and has text-to-speech. Yeah, man, that really dislocates your shoulder, I'm not gonna lie. Because I do have to remember. You know, this isn't like... you guys are better than Doug's chat. We're a team in this. We're working together, always. A Doug's chat, if he gave them an opportunity like this, would probably start spamming him nonsense characters who don't actually exist in the game. It works! Actually, it works! Hold on, let me... Come on, there's gotta be a... Hey, it works! It works, everybody! You didn't... I'm not sure what's going on with the settings. It just played twice for me. Can you guys actually hear it? Huh, that's odd. It played twice for me, and I'm not sure why. I'm gonna have to look into the settings there, see what's going on. Wow, shoots at me and then immediately ducks behind cover. Get back here, coward. That is so odd. I need to do more research on this, but hey, at least it gives me text-to-speech too. So, yeah. Not sure how that happened. But at least it now tells me what it is that you guys are saying. So that's... Oh, maybe you're right. You might be correct, actually. Okay, things to troubleshoot. I need to figure out why it's playing twice for me. And then I need to tell OBS to be able to actually hear it. Interesting. Okay, see, we're learning, chat. We're learning. Yeah, we now have two redemptions. Next game, I play as Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the Foundation, and then game after that, I play as Vengeance Jones. So, yippee. Yeah, I gotta figure out why it's going twice, too. It shouldn't be. That should not be part of it. I need to find the perfect... amount of mini pads that I can give you where you guys will regularly feel like you can redeem this, but also where it's not just too much and it happens all the time. because that would be a little rough. I gotta figure out what the magic number for that is. Because I suppose that at current rates for mini pads and this reward redemption, every 40 minutes you would have enough things to redeem it. Original thing was set to be set every 2 hours you have the ability to redeem it. But that feels like a little too long of a time. So maybe if I put it to like I know, but then it increases exponentially with the more of you there is. There's the problem. We are a small pond, yes, but there's still up to 15 of you, often. Oh, hi. Nice try, buddy. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so current rates are that you get a mini pad per minute. Man, really on me, huh? Alright, whatever. Current rates are that you get a mini pad per minute. So how many minutes watch time do you guys feel is fair to have to wait to unlock one of those? Trap. Somewhere around 30. Okay. See, we're making good progress here. So you feel like every 40 minutes is a good time for, say, 5 people to select a specific character? Because like then that would be 5 games, and by the time I'm done with all those 5 games, they would all have it again. That's kind of the issue. I could put it on a time limit where only so many could be requested at a time. Let me see. I can limit how long you can... How long it takes for... until each one gets, like, turned off for a bit. Because there is that. I could make it so that everyone can only pick, like, one every certain amount of time. Because I feel like we should limit it to maybe around 5 redemptions per stream. Because that way it lasts for about an hour, based on how long the games work. Okay, so Foundation was next. Dwayne the Foundation Johnson. I'm trying to think about how... Huh. Okay, that would require a bit more messing around. But I would be willing to do that. I think a max number of 5 redemptions. Let me see. So assuming for games of like Fortnite and Rivals, they can get up to around 20 minutes or so. So if we're going off the previous hour, you could get 3, maybe around 4 character selections per thing. So let's limit it to it can only be redeemed 4 times in a stream. Now, obviously, as more people show up, that means that every single stream, only 4 people would be able to redeem it. But that said, I think that would help with that. Yeah, I suppose I would have to mess around with this a bit more. It doesn't seem to... I think what I would have to do is I would have to get a mod. I would have to assemble my first mod, and they would have to turn off the reward after it has been redeemed. After it has been redeemed 4 times. I think that's what I'd have to do. So I'll think about that. But I suppose that'll be an extreme thing. And obviously it would be turned off in... And obviously it would be turned off in games where it, like, doesn't make any sense. Like, single-player games or... yeah, things like that. Like Skyrim, it doesn't really make sense. Because, you know, I'm playing Robert Smumpster. I can't change who I'm playing. But I need somebody who's able to, you know, deal with spam bots and stuff, so I'm not having to interrupt my game for that anyways. So getting a mod is probably a good idea. Anyways, behold, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the Foundation. He will be joining us for today. For this game. Maybe he shall lead us to victory. Maybe he shan't. Who knows? Okay, long-range weapon. Not a great start. Here we go. This is better. This is much better. Whew, that was close. Okay, now we got a style on him. Gotta do the eyebrow raise on him. Can't believe that Fortnite had to, like, make an entire new bone, or new bone in the skeletal structure of their characters, just to allow him to do the eyebrow raise. It's very funny. Very, very funny. All right. Badoo. There we go. Pretty quiet so far. Ooh, a rare chest with a DMR. I'm not good at DMRs, unfortunately. C-rank hero chest. Ooh, early boon. Always good to get an early game boon. Where are they shooting from? Nice. Alrighty. Oh, this game's going pretty well so far. Pretty well, no major upsets. Unfortunately, most of the hero items have betrayed me far too much recently. Not gonna lie. Chill out here for a little bit. It's been nice. It's been nice. It's odd that the four-seater jacuzzi has a sign that says only 3 people are allowed. That is certainly odd. Also, the car hasn't been spawning here recently. It's been a little weird. We have been shockingly villain free this entire time. That's certainly interesting. Had those 2 people, but they were pretty easy to deal with. Good thing to be up here. I'll be at B rank in a couple seconds. Looks like there's some trouble. Found you. Hiya. Phew. Nearly lost that one. Will not lie. Nearly lost that one. Whew, that was a close one. Froggy's in the chat for that. R.I.P. Iron Man, you did your best. Alrighty. Now is the point where more shielding and stuff would be nice. If I could find any. Can't quite get up. Huh. Guess I just have to break through that floor? Seems an odd place to put a chest spawn, but whatever. That feels like a very odd place to put a chest spawn. I know Fortnite can get some odd chest spawns, but that is certainly one of the oddest. Alas, not at A rank and don't have enough points to be anytime soon. Alright, let's head back over here. I think I left some healing supplies over there. Perfect. Whoa! Okay. Toodles, Vengeance Jones. Toodles. Sorry about that. Vengeance Jones in the chat had to deal with a member of your kin. He was being a menace to society. You understand. It had to be done. I'm not too proud of it. I'm not too happy about it, but I had no choice. It's just how it needed to be. Nice. It's gonna be a good one, actually. This is actually a very good game. This game is going shockingly well. I hope that doesn't mean that it's about to take a sudden turn. Okay, river's moving in that direction, unfortunately. Bit of a shame. I was hoping it would move in the other direction. Well, you can't just shoot the foundation and get away with it, you know? Like, you gotta deal with that. Let me see. Might need to retrieve my water during next pause. I just realized that I left it somewhere else. Been having coffee this entire time, keep me perked up. It's been semi-effective. Gunfire. Right that way. Phew. Definitely close. Need to get some better gear now. I think I'm going to swap this pistol out with a Fury. That way I can get some that way I can get some defensive options in here because I'm gonna start needing them. Oh, it's a good hyperburst though. I don't know. Man, I don't know. Fury's worked for me well in the past. I can work with it. That's 4 froggies now. We have dealt with 4 people and come out on top. New record for this stream. Better shotgun would be nice. Why can't I... Can I just Thank you. Better shotgun would definitely be nice. That's gonna start causing me problems soon. That's kind of the only thing that I need at the moment. Oh, I see. Ah, where did she? Drat! Split second before I managed to do that. And that's how she was moving around so fast. She got the Robin grappler. I was looking at that and I was like, how in the heck is she moving that fast? But that's how I suppose. Woof. That was a big hit. Oh, nice. Let's try this in festival after the thing. That'll be fun. All right. Jones time. Vengeance Jones. It's down towards the bottom because there we go. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Alrighty, well, here we go. Getting in there. Okay, so I now have alert box set to be controlled inside of the audio thing. So hopefully it should properly audioize now. It does text to speech, hopefully. Does it do like the little ping noise for you guys? Like it was still doing the ping noise for you guys, right? Well, he doesn't have the glasses because usually my preset for him is his preset as actual John Jones, where the glasses are just for show. Whereas, from my understanding of your version of Vengeance Jones, he uses the glasses as a means to cope with audiovisual overstimulation. So there's a bit of a difference there. Since today is an experimentation day, if you guys want to continue selecting more characters for games, feel free. We're experimenting, seeing what works, what doesn't work, what we need to adjust or fix. That'll spook them. Let's get it. And dislocated his shoulder for a second there. Now some shielding would be nice. Some shielding would really be nice right now. Otherwise I'm going to have a bit of a problem. Okay, well, guess we go as is. Here's hoping we don't die to a shotgun, because it didn't give us any shields. Aw, man. Poor guy tried to pickaxe me. Probably a default. Now, it occurs to me I could probably do ranked, because I still do need to try to get to platinum in one of the ranked modes for the ranked backflip and stuff. Alright, let's see. Do. Oh, by the way, I don't normally do stuff like this because, you know, I'm just trying to be... I usually try to be chill and more for fun and stuff because, you know, streaming takes time. It's a long-term progress. It doesn't just happen overnight. But if you guys have any friends or people who you think would also enjoy watching me, please feel free to invite them. Like, I am always happy to get more people talking and stuff. I mean, obviously, I need people in here to continue growing the channel, you know, which is why I'm not. I don't want to be like pushy or anything about that. I just wanted to say, yeah, that is the thing about Reload. It gets very sweaty. I just wanted to say that if you guys have any, you know, friends or people who you think will enjoy watching, definitely feel free to invite them. If that starts becoming a regular thing that happens where it's like word of mouth and people invite other people and stuff, I might consider adding in like in-stream rewards for recommending people if they say that they have been recommended to the stream by another user. But you know, just throwing that out there as ideas. Definitely would appreciate it because yeah. Like I said before, I love interacting with you guys, and I'd love to get more people to interact with and have fun with. And, you know, side note, it helps grow the channel and stuff, which is also pretty nice. Because in the future, the channel would be what allows me to, you know, do things like getting crew or pick up new outfits that show up in Rivals to test them out and show you guys what happens when you use them. You know, cool stuff like that. So, yeah. Okay. That's all done now. Back to fighting the people who are being conspicuously noisy over here. Man, this is a horrible neighborhood. The amount of gunfire violence that happens is astounding. Why? Yes, thank you. Let me jump up there, please. Can't believe this. It's shocking, appalling. Hero rank B. Let's go. Get this guy. Would not recommend living there at all, no. Hey, anyway, Toodles. Hey, now who was shooting from over here? There's someone shooting from over in this direction. I'd like them to show themselves so that I can give them a good wallop with my pistol. Little pistol smack. I wonder if they're trying to fight the Spire Guardian. Okay. Gotta take this carefully, because... that. Wrong. I'm going to continue interfering for quite a while. And now for someone completely different to shoot at me. From somewhere completely different. Yeah, there we go. Knew it. Anyways. Ducking behind cover and stuff. Oosh. Oof. Snoop Dogg got me. I'll be honest, I thought I had him there. I thought that I had him there. 100%. I thought that I got him. But alas, it appears that was not the case. Alas and alack. Alas and alack. And, where was he? Where'd he go? There you are. And back in we go. Alright, while I'm waiting for this, let me edit say hi. Put it at 35. 30. Let's put it at 30. Nice. Okay, and I do believe... Alright, say something should be fixed to that now. Woohoo! You now all should be able to say things. And just in time, too, because I just loaded back in. I feel like being able to do a text-to-speech mini-message after 30 minutes is a fair pick. That sounds fair. That said, I suppose when I get partner, I'll have to either disable that or make it like longer and more expensive, just because I guess you can use bits to do the same thing. But I don't know how bits work.
This is a thing, and I'm saying it.
Okay, so that popped up, but I have not heard it. I activated text-to-speech, so it should have, like, you know, done the thing, but Something happened? Something happened, I guess? Oh, you heard it! I did not! That is weird. Maybe because I have all my things muted, I can't hear it now. Should have sounded like a British guy, probably. I chose the Arthur voice because wasn't certain about using the female voice. But where are you shooting from? Somebody else was shooting, and I can't quite tell where from. Sounded sort of American, actually. I need to do more experimenting with this. I'm glad you guys were able to hear it, though. Shocking amount of people landed here, it would seem. That's just odd. Between British and American. I think I may be in a bot game. I will not lie. These guys are going down like scrubs. Absolute scrubs. I don't even have that good weaponry and stuff. And there's a ton of them, too. Like, right where I landed. Well, hey, I'll keep experimenting with TTS voices until we find one that we all like. If somebody wants to try that again, Actually, I don't know what would happen if you tried it again. I probably still wouldn't hear it. Which is weird, because I was hearing the other ones multiple times. So I wonder if having the audio be controlled by the program itself allowed me to hear it but not you guys, but having it be controlled by OBS allows you guys to hear it but not me. It's more important that you guys hear it anyways, so. Although if I could figure out what the setting is required to be to let us all hear it, that would be ideal. Especially since I need to mute the rest of it, the rest of, like, the game audio, because it becomes, you know, unplayable for me otherwise if I'm hearing myself echoed multiple times. But I want to be able to hear reward messages.
Let this is a test tongue.
Just... Okay, did you guys hear that one? Oh! Ah, I heard that one too. Very delayed, but I heard it. Interesting. Well, I guess we can rest assured that it works? Question mark. Also, Arthur does sound very confused.
BLBLBLBLBLB. BLBLBLBLBLBL.
It's working. I will say that when I do get a mod, I need to figure out the setting that allows them to accept or deny it before it automatically goes through. Because you know, don't want people just spamming random things with the text to speech. And I did not accept that second one. So, or well, I have not accepted that second one yet. I need to get that setting worked out because that could potentially be bad. And I'm not going to lie and say that couldn't potentially be bad. Get that under moderation and quick. I heard another person, but they seem to have vanished, so I guess we're good for now. You would use it responsibly, but there's several billion people on the planet, so, you know, any one of them could pop in here, see that that's an option, wait 30 minutes, and then just blammo, problems. That would be very not good. So, want to be careful with that one. What? That's odd. Hi. Hi. Thank you for helping me. Morgan? Morgan, you okay? Morgan? Gang, I'm not sure if Morgan's okay. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Morgan may not be okay. I hope that Morgan's okay, though. She seems like a sweet kid.
This is my last message. I just wanted to hear Arthur extol the greatness of the Krakow.
Okay. So that one hasn't played yet. That one pop up? Ziggy is hilarious. Spoken like a true stoner. Drat! Couldn't get that quick enough. Oh, that was rough. Could not get him quick enough. I should have switched to my shotgun sooner. Alrighty. We are now at 5:17. Looking pretty good, all things considered. Okay, chat, how we feeling about Arthur? Let me swap up the voice a little bit. So we got English Australian, English British, English Indian, English Irish, New Zealand, South African, and US. Kevin Kimberly? Wow, there's a lot of voices to pick from, actually. Brian, what does Brian sound like? Let me do a test. I have the ability to test these too. So like, if I go and I reset this real quick. If I go, I reset this real quick. D mini pad, say something. I say. If I say hello, this is Brian, and then
Hello, this is Brian.
thing. Accept. Pops up. What happens? What happens? What does he sound like? That's odd. He, Again, it's funny because I have not heard it yet. Taking a moment, it would seem. It's, definitely a little... Oh, there it goes. Okay, It's the classic Twitch British Butler dude. Okay, I think that we have to stick with Brian because it's just classic Twitch British Butler dude. What do you guys think, chat? Should we have him be the one who responds to things? That's a vote for yes. British Butler dude it is then. Congratulations, Brian, you're hired. Welcome to the team. Yeah, congratulations, Brian. Welcome to the team. Your salary is nothing at the moment, but, you know, keep up the hard work and maybe it'll be something eventually. Now if I could just figure out how to get emojis to work, this will be amazing. We'll have a grand time. Alrighty.
Hi there, hello, this is Brian, glad to be here. The only salary I need is to look upon your glorious visage.
Yeah. I have not heard him yet. This is very odd. I have not. That's a little weird. It should be working fine. I don't know why it would not be. I don't know why I cannot hear the man. But, alas, I seem to be unable to do so. Maybe because my, network things are already, like, weird. Yes, I don't want to rush Brian. He's cool. Good to know that no matter how many things I add, there will always be stuff that I need to troubleshoot. It's awesome to know that my work here will truly never be done. Always good to hear it. Yeah, I did not hear him at all. Lost that completely. Got nothing. Nothing. Now, I need to remember that the goggles only work as well as I remember to use them, and the same is true with the portaforts. I need to actually use the portaforts if I want them to be effective. Go. Alright. Yeah, I didn't even read that message fully. I'm not gonna lie. Here, let me try again, actually. Let me pull up the map, try again. Try to redeem another thing. Okay, so if I do redeem, back to now.
This should work, hopefully.
Wait for it to show up. So it pops up in my thing. I need to change the settings that it needs to be redeemed. If I accept all redemptions, what does that do? So it already popped up on my OBS and I didn't hear it. It probably popped up on Twitch and I haven't heard it. It seems to be popping up around when I see it hit YouTube. Except I can't hear it then either. I'll definitely need to troubleshoot. Oh, now I hear it. That's weird. How very peculiar. I will not lie. Very, very peculiar. That one did work for me. I just heard it. But that was a while. It took a while for me to hear it. And I can't tell what exactly I heard it from. I might have heard it from my YouTube. It could have come from my YouTube because but I have my YouTube muted on my own computer, so like well, Servant of the King, apologies to your Brian, but I'm afraid that until I get my webcam of a sort up and working, it's going to be very faceless at the moment. Stirs fire and a blue sentinel pump. What's that? Alright, well, there goes that. At least it's working for you guys. That's the important thing. I just need to make sure I know how to make it work for me so that I can respond to your guys' things. Hopefully in a timely manner. Because otherwise it's going to be even worse time. Because you guys are going to send it. You guys are going to send it. It's going to go through on the thing. And then, like, 10 seconds later, I'm going to hear it. By then, like, it's been 30 seconds or so. I mean, heck, I'm looking at YouTube stream right now, and it's still super far behind. I've gotten a kill and am driving away, and YouTube stream hasn't even gotten to the point where I get the kill. I don't know what's up, but overall, latency is proving to be very much an issue. Definitely peculiar. Okay, let's get those chests in Crime City too. Creme City. Let's get those chests in Creme City. Good old Creme City. see you. Well, we see each other, I suppose. Let me dodge. Thank you. This is gonna load off. Seriously? The birds? The birds again? We're really doing this, gang. Birds. Again. Ah, gee willikers. It's always something. It's always something. Every single time, if something can go wrong, it shall. It shall. Alrighty. Alright, looking at the time, I got 30 minutes. I can try to do one more game. See how well that goes. Could go well, could go poorly. You never know. Okay. I suddenly figured out that I could do polls from in here, so can you guys see that? Can you guys see that poll now? Like, is that something you guys can see? Never mind. It maybe didn't then, I guess? I don't know. I ended it. Fun experiment for another time. That'll definitely make asking questions easier in the future, I'm not gonna lie. Must have ended it a tad too quickly. Man, this stream delay is really awful. Because, like, for me, I added it, I waited 30 seconds, and nothing happened, so I removed it. But I guess for you guys, it showed up sometime within that 30 seconds and then vanished instantly. I have no idea what is up with that. Maybe it's one of those things I should, like, wait for a minute and see what happens after that. I don't know. Alrighty. Well. See how this game goes, and then I suppose we'll do some festival to close it out. Okay, chat, this is normally where I do a poll asking, which do you think is more important for me to get up and running next stream? A "we'll be right back" and a "stream ended" picture to go into here. Or should I try messing around more with the alerts and stuff to give them custom images and voice lines? Or should I work on getting more emojis sorted? Which of these do you think is primary issue? Most befitting of my attention? Actually, you know what? You're right. Let me just try another poll. Poll started. Let's see what happens. Power of the pre-fire right there. I'm going to go until the storm starts closing, and then I will turn off the poll, and hopefully that will have worked. Ugh, outlaw shotgun, literally better than nothing. There is an on-running poll. I should try to see if I can get polls to show up, like right near where the chat box is. Now that I know that I can apparently do them, which I was not aware until literally, 5 minutes ago that I could. I should try to see if I can get them to show up properly. See if that'll work. Alright, storm is closing. Poll response time. End poll. It did not say that anyone voted. Why? Well, that's odd. You missed the poll by a sec. What in the world is going on with the server or with the latency of everything? Geez. Because from the time that I said that I would do the poll to the time when I closed it was a full minute, and I know because I noted the storm circle closing in the upper right hand corner underneath the map. And I was like, when that reaches 0, that's when I close the poll, and I did that. So is it like a full minute behind? That is insane. Yeah, I should definitely have that pop up as an actual thing. Kendo, walk away from the ledge, please. I don't think you can, Kendo. Oh boy, this is not great. Hi, frog family. Oh, look at these little frog pots. Look at these. Look at these little guys. That's adorable. That's absolutely adorable. Yeah, understandable. I'm trying to figure out a bunch of different things all at the same time right now, so. Damage players with the Spire Rifle. Okay. So I just need to get a Spire Rifle then. Somewhere. Well, see, the difference is that Night Rose wanted to be saved, and Daigo has literally chosen this path every single step of the way. Like, yes, he believes that this is the best path, but also he is unrepentantly choosing it, which leads me to the belief that even if he could be saved, I don't know if he wants to be. That is a major difference. Like, it doesn't matter how much we may or may not want to save him. The question is, can he and does he want it? Because if he doesn't want it, no amount of us attempting to save him is going to help. And that is just how it's going to go. Yeah, I suppose we will. Nice. Nice little mini spire up there. Should go up there. Great job, Dean. Now at hero rank B. Woohoo. Yeah, for someone who claims to be doing this for both the good of the island and his siblings, he's really choosing to pick every evil option in a BioWare game to do it. Like, even if his intentions are good, debatable, the way he's doing it has been literally the evilest way that he could do it. Like, and that's just not just a morally evil, even though there is an aspect of that. This is like, you know, against the fabric of against the fabric of how reality is supposed to work evil. Like, you know, there's I mean, hey, you and Jade both apparently, but it's gonna take a pretty big turnaround. And at this point, it's how many fool me blanks do we need to do before we admit that the guy just isn't in it. Oh, also, real quick, unrelated to Daigo, this is super adorable. Watch the custom return animation for Superman sprites. He's literally charging in the sun. Isn't that adorable? That is adorable. Cutest thing I've ever seen. He even does like off-brand Superman music and everything too. He's great. Man, I've got to figure out what's up with the stream delay, because that is large delay. I can't tell if like Fortnite might be taking up a lot of Wi-Fi, and maybe that's why it's doing that. But I mean, the Wi-Fi here isn't bad, especially considering the fact that I'm still able to stream and play Fortnite at the same time with with minimal problems. I don't know. The whole thing's really weird. Ah, yes. We're back. In Cremesity. And now we're out of Cremesity. Another heightened senses zone. but this is hardly the time for a fight. What I need is better gear. Oh, person. That's interesting. Drat, got me. Oh well. All right, as is our tradition now in Fortnite games, we shall end our last 15 minutes with a good old bit of festival. It's gonna be nice calm down from all that. Ah. Man, I wonder what is with the thing. Well, yeah, but a Vader moment would end with him dead, so... Yeah. Alright, let's sort and filter by owned and artist names that we can go to just Epic Games. Alright. Beyond the Flame is right out. But we did just get a new one. Where did that go? Ah, there we go. Make the crowd roar. Alright. Okay, real quick. I'm going to wait until the stream catches back up to chat. Does anyone have any other songs they would like to see? We've got 3 other slots that can be open, so if anyone has any suggestions, feel free. It has to be only Epic Original songs, I fear. Because, like, I can do September, but you won't be able to hear the song. Because I specifically have it set to non-copyrighted music, specifically. Sure. Let's do that. It's admittedly a bit of a boring one linguistically, but or like lyrically, but yeah, cool enough. We can do that. All right, servant, you're the last one to pick. Oh, the claw. Why not? You can do the banana equipped with the claw, and end off with some good old the night porter. Let's do that. Yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, we're only able to do Epic Original ones here, unless somebody wants to help me obtain the rights to all the songs, and then also make sure that Twitch doesn't have problems with that. So, yeah. Man, they must be like kicking in a massive note burst if I'm not to 3 stars yet. Woo! There we go. Nice. Also, Ageless, over in the corner, what are you doing? That's not a style that you can have. How is this possible? You're not supposed to be able to have the helmet on without the rest of the armor. How are you doing this? What the world? That is so odd. Alright, well, next up on the radio, Not Without a Fight by Epic Games. All right. Also, Servant, by the way, on Make the Crowd Roar, it's supposed to be a sort of like cheer song vibe. That's why the vocals were the way they were. In case you were wondering. And next up, of course, we have the banana equipped with a claw. Of course.
Now, long ago, way down Island Road, lived a myth, a legend, yellow from head to toe, feared by evil, feared by all. Meet the banana, equipped with the claw. He rides the plains of justice. He ain't a stranger to the desert rules. He's met his end 1,000,000 times, and now he's back to pick a tooth or two. He's delicious as he's deadly, and healthcare ain't in a stock. So you better think twice if you see something shiny coming round your block. If you stop to blink, you're gonna dance with the claw. It'll backfire if you're losing control. Slow down your moves, you're getting too bold. You fool! He'll give you the claw. You fool! He'll give you the claw. Take him to line and pay the price. If you don't see the look of danger in his eyes, you fool! He'll give you the claw. He gon' give you the claw. He was weak in trouble, but those days are in the past. Now your turn
whoops.
to be a smoothie's coming up fast. His journey for justice will be yellow and long, and you can try
Trip
to
there.
fight or run,
That's a
but
little
either
unfortunate.
way you're gone, 'cause there's no escape from the banana claw. It'll backfire if you're losing control. Slow down your moves, you're getting too bold. You fool! He'll give you the claw. You fool! He'll give you the claw. Take him to line and pay the price. If you don't see the look of danger in his eyes, you fool! He'll give you the claw. He'll give you the claw. Get your guns out, here comes that tasty sweet. Outlaw with the claw. It'll backfire if you're losing control. Slow down your moves, you're getting too bold. You fool! He'll give you the claw. You fool! He'll give you the claw. Take him to line and pay the price. If you don't see the look of danger in his eyes, you fool! He'll give you the claw. You fool! He'll give you the claw. You fool! He'll give you the claw. He gonna give you the claw.
Always fun. Always fun. And another level up off of that. Why not? Always cool. Always awesome. An excellent ending to an excellent stream. Ah, nice to be here with all of you. Doing that and stuff. And alas, I fear that that means it is time for us to take our final bow. Alright, goodbye to everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you were watching on YouTube, or if you're watching this later, thank you for watching that as well. YouTube is linked on my Twitch main page, and I believe that my Twitch has something to do on my YouTube page. A couple of my videos have it linked, but I can't actually link it, unfortunately. But yes, that is all for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, probably with some Marvel Rivals. Start doing some Marvel Rivals. Have fun with that. And yes, see you guys then. Take care. Goodbye.